Hi there. I decided to do an experiment to see if I would get more followers on my Twitch when I play Survivor or when I play Killer. Sorry about my throat. I thought it would be interesting to see if I'm more likely to get followers playing one role or if it's equal. I play Killer and Survivor pretty much equally, so I thought if anyone's gonna do it, I might as well. So it lasted 1 month. I streamed 12 times during this 1 month. And I would write down how many survivors and killers came into my chat. So you can see while playing Survivor, I got 21 killers who typed positively in my chat. I got 0 negative killers. And I got 26 Survivor players being positive and 1 being negative. I also wrote down how many followers I got. And while playing Survivor, 8 killers followed me and 17 survivors followed me. While playing Killer, 19 survivors wrote positively, 1 wrote negatively, and I got 10 followers. As I said, I played the roles pretty much equally, so you can already see that I got more people typing in chat, more followers playing Survivor. I'll talk more about that later. But first, let's talk about why this isn't incredible at all. Like, you cannot really use these statistics for anything. It's more just curiosity and fascination. So I would obviously have had games where I played with premates, with friends, which means that every game there are less people who can find my Twitch and follow me and whatever. Sometimes people would talk or they would follow, but they wouldn't state if they were playing Survivor or Killer. Sometimes they would say they were in the game, but they again wouldn't say what role they were playing, so I wouldn't count them because I didn't want to assume. Then there will definitely have been cases where I forgot that someone from a game said something or followed. And of course there are people who just don't want to follow regardless of what they were playing or what I was playing. But it's also interesting because you could say that they aren't interested due to my role, or they weren't interested due to like me being boring or whatever. Like, there's so many reasons someone might not be interested in following, but the role could mean something. And it doesn't take into account off-stream follows. So like people who I had played with while streaming but who didn't follow until after stream ended, and I then wouldn't know if they were in the game. And of course, most likely I did not play an exact equal amount of games for each role. I'll definitely say that I played like 50-50. But when it comes to the number of games, like specifically, maybe I had like a little difference between the roles, but it should be pretty equal. Now let's talk about what happened when I played Survivor. So interestingly, while playing Survivor, I was more likely to get positive chats and followers from fellow Survivor players, and it was a bit surprising to me, not so much, but it was a bit surprising to me because I'm not the best teammate. But it also does make sense because you're working together. Obviously, you're trying to help each other escape, so it makes more sense that people on your team would come to your stream as opposed to who's playing against you. But still, I mean, it's not a big difference at all. Just a few more people who spoke in chat and followed, but still definitely an interesting difference. Some people might be surprised to see the lack of negative chats. I'm definitely surprised by that. As you can see, I have 1 survivor speak negatively and I had 0 killers do it. I think you would expect the opposite, maybe. The survivors specifically, I remember them because they were the only one, and they were mad at me for like trying to get flashlight saves and failing, but no killers came by to flame at all. And yeah, that's really interesting. While playing killer, 19 survivors spoke positively in my chat and 10 followed me. So again, you can like definitely see that I got more out of playing survivor. So more survivors followed me than killers when I played survivor, but only a very small difference. You can see the numbers are almost exact. And I had one negative chat. I expected to get a lot more. Especially because like the builds I ran and I would play killers I've never played before, so I might have done a wee bit of unintentional tunneling and stuff. But yeah, people just weren't very negative to me in general. Survivors were always really nice when they came by, and when it's the opposite, when I was playing survivor and killers came by, they were also always really nice. Looking at these statistics, just immediately looking at the numbers, you can say that I got more engagement and more followers from playing survivor, and that won't apply to every single person playing DBD on Twitch. It only applies to me, and like we talked about before, it's not that credible, but it's still interesting, and I'm definitely surprised by it because I consider myself a Huntress main, and I always really thought that most people who follow me for other reasons than my personality might be interested specifically in Huntress gameplay. But I guess I'm not as good at Huntress as I thought. I'm kidding. So yeah, I was definitely surprised by the numbers, and I hope this also shows some perspective when it comes to people coming to your chat to be assholes. It really doesn't happen a lot. I get more negative Steam comments than I get negative Twitch comments, which makes sense. But yeah. And there were only 12 streams, not a lot. I could do this again in the future, but in the end, I guess the conclusion is that I got more engagement and more followers playing Survivor. It doesn't seem like one role is more likely to follow or engage in chat than another. Because when I was playing Killer, the amount of survivors were pretty much equal to when I was playing Survivor, and it was Killer players talking. But I think we can safely say that if someone's on your team and you're working with them, they are more likely to come to the stream. They're more likely to come and say hi or follow, so that definitely does make a difference. Lastly, and this is unrelated to the statistics, all of these people that I documented, all these chatters, all these followers, probably would not have happened if I didn't have Twitch TV in my username on Steam. And I know the people who like dislike Twitch TVs probably won't even be watching this video. But I just wanted to end by saying, if you are a DBD streamer and you want to expand your audience, can you even say that, like expand? Definitely put Twitch TV in your name. I mean, yeah, maybe you'll get tunneled or camped, but it'll probably be rare. And meeting all these people totally makes up for the very rare times you get tunneled for having Twitch TV in your name or whatever. So if you want to become bigger, definitely put Twitch TV in your name. Like, all your favorite content creators probably did the same. I mean, Coconut RTS did it, Noob3 did it, lots of people did it. or Tofu did it. Maybe everyone did it, I don't know. Maybe not everyone, but like most people, right? So just do it if you want to. And play whatever role you want to play. Do whatever you want. But I hope you enjoyed the numbers. Bye!